Have you ever heard of a story where a group gets a ton of money to fight for one cause and then pivots to something totally different? That's basically what's playing out right now between Alex Soros and the Sunrise Movement, and honestly, it's got a lot of people scratching their heads. So let me break this down for you. Alex Soros, the son of billionaire philanthropist George Soros, has been a big backer of progressive causes. During the 2020 election, his organizations like Democracy PAC and the 1630 Fund poured about $750,000 into the Sunrise Movement. That's almost a third of the group's total funding at the time. Yeah, serious cash. The whole point? To ramp up the fight against climate change? But here's where it gets messy. Instead of keeping the spotlight on climate issues, the Sunrise Movement started shifting its focus, especially when it came to one of the most heated topics on the planet, Israel and Palestine. Now you might be thinking, what does that have to do with climate change? That's exactly the question Alex Soros is asking. He recently called out Sunrise for talking more about Palestine than the climate, saying, "We gave them money, and now all they do is talk about Palestine. It's ridiculous." That's a pretty bold statement. This isn't just about a few tweets either. Back in 2022, Sunrise's DC chapter actually said it would boycott any event with Zionist Jewish groups. They labeled Israel a colonial project and called out its treatment of Palestinians. After pushback, they did apologize for singling out specific Jewish organizations, but they doubled down on their stance against Zionism. So the controversy didn't just end with an Instagram post. Fast forward to October 2024, and Sunrise Movement is still at it. They put out a statement tying Israel's military actions to climate change, saying that the conflict itself was releasing huge amounts of carbon emissions. For some, that was a wild stretch. For others, it was just another example of the group blending global politics with environmental activism. And here's the twist. Alex Soros, who literally helped fund them, is now out here publicly fuming. He's frustrated that the money meant to fight climate change is being used to fuel debates over the Israel-Palestine conflict. Critics like Israeli Minister Amichai Chikli have jumped on this too, saying Alex Soros is just following in his dad's anti-Israel footsteps by supporting groups like Sunrise that take such strong stances. So what's really going on here? Is it fair for a climate group to tie environmental issues to broader social justice struggles? Or is it a distraction from their original mission? For Alex Soros, the answer is clear: stick to the plan. But for the Sunrise Movement, climate justice is tied up with all sorts of global issues, including Palestine. At the end of the day, it's a classic case of follow the money and watch where it leads. Sometimes even the people paying the bills end up surprised by what they get. If you want more stories like this, hit that subscribe button and let me know what you think in the comments. Is the Sunrise Movement right to broaden its mission, or should it stick to climate change? I'll see you next time.